So traveling really helps you to see another side of the world and how you can appreciate eating good food um, that is of good quality and that is of high quality and that's good for you. Um, so yeah, people are leaving in rapid numbers, and the numbers don't lie because one, they cannot afford to buy a home, and a lot of people are caught up in this perpetual cycle of renting and moving and renting and moving, and by the time you know it, you are your life catch up on you, and you're like, all right, does it make sense for me to buy now or continue renting? And ultimately, you're just gonna continue renting because of what situations may be. But it is so out of whack, and you know, people cannot afford to buy homes nor feed their family quality food. Like now, even the fast food places here in the States, I don't understand like why are they allowed to operate the way how they operate, because they have different rules and regulations in other countries in terms of like, how they prepare their meal and the ingredients and stuff like that, and the salt content and the sugar content. Like it is absolutely wild to see how um things are in the States. Like, you know, I'm not saying, listen, every country in the world, and I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, has some sort of issues they're facing. But the real issue here today, why a lot of people move into like some tropical areas where they can appreciate life more, is in America you're paying top quality, not quite top quality, you're paying top dollars for garbage. Like some of these places you're renting is garbage, you know, not the majority, but most of them. You're renting is garbage. The food you're eating is garbage. It's a science project. It comes out of the lab. Like, and when you go to places like Vietnam, and I've never been to Vietnam before, but I've seen some content creators who I follow on YouTube who really shows what the quality of life is and how people are living there. It makes you wonder why is it so expensive here in the States to live and have a quality of life compared to those other places where you're getting a better food sources, you're getting better and more comfortable accommodation, and you're paying 30% or 70%. I'm sorry, you're paying 70% less than what you pay here in the state for for accommodation and food. It is absolutely crazy. So the wild thing is that people are leaving in numbers, and what's gonna happen? What's really gonna happen? Like, and I'm not here saying that I would like stuff to be free, and I'm not here saying that I would like stuff to be, because I believe in capitalism, but and the thing about capitalism is capitalism should be able to make things cheaper for the vast majority. Everyone, if it's been offered, like, a lot, like in society, like you have a lot of different people selling chicken, a lot of different people selling corn and stuff like that. Just a basic example. That's the essence of capitalism. When you have more people offering the same things, it should be easier to produce and manufacture over time, and that makes the cost, less. But it is not what it is, in the United States now. And yeah, people are just tired of it, and they just want to be out. And some of the top spots that I've been seeing a lot of people going and migrating to are like Vietnam, um, like Vietnam, the Philippines, and Vietnam, the Philippines, Bali, Indonesia. In South America, you have a lot of people going down there to like Peru. A lot of Canadians are in Peru, Americans too, of course. Um, Costa Rica, Chile, Argentina. Few people move to Colombia, but I wouldn't recommend moving to live in Colombia. It's, it's wild. We could leave it like that. Um, Even in Malaysia, places like that where, you know, cost of living is more affordable and the quality of life is more affordable, and you don't have to, I'm not saying you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, but you can see your way. You can see your way. You know what I mean? I've never been to those places, but again, I've seen people, I've known personal experiences there, but I have personal experience going to Peru, Lima, a matter of fact. That's like one of the one of the capital. That's the capital city of Peru, and it was great. It was really great. You eat top quality stuff, and the price of it is not as crazy as how it is in America in terms of how expensive stuff are. And another thing that I want to like talk about too is basically how like what I went to a restaurant in Peru and they were all about serving you like giving you giving you top quality service, and at the end of the meal there wasn't a section on the meal that really asking you for a tip. Here in the States when you buy something at a restaurant, they sit down, they give you some places give you some really dirty attitude and dirty service, but at the end of the meal, they're recommending gratuity 10, 15, 20, 30%, 50%, 60% sometimes. It's a total opposite in Peru, where, you know, based on the restaurants I've been to when I was there. You get top quality service. The waiters and stuff like that pay detailed attention to you, and they cater to you, and they don't recommend you giving them like a crazy tip or a crazy percentage tip. I think tipping is based, personally, I think tipping is based on your service. If your service suck, don't ask me for no crazy tip. Don't ask me for no crazy tip. So those are some of the things that people are really looking into too, like that, is playing a part in their decision making. If they want to move out of United States and go somewhere else, or if they want to stay here, they make, listen, a lot of people are making a well-rounded, well-informed decision, and they're looking at all aspects of life. They're looking at customer service when they go to places. They're looking at the quality of stuff. They're looking at detailed attention to how the service they get, how good it is. All of that they put in perspective, and the decision is they're leaving. Like, they're leaving. When you see a family take a big vacation trip to go somewhere down South America or whatever it is, it's not only for a vacation. They're prospecting some of these areas, and this is personal experience too. I can attest to this because a buddy of mine recently did that. They went to Costa Rica, like an older guy from me, like he's older, he's in his 40s, mid 40s, going to 50s. He went to Costa Rica and he went with his entire family, and he went there just to figure out how the immigration system worked and figure out if he can just get up with his family and just leave to go there just to live and figure out how to get like documented from an immigration perspective so he could be there legally, setting up shop, maybe open up a business there or be able to work there and offer his services or something.